And to stay up to date, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon.
Hi everybody, Ira Miller here for Central Florida Farms and Land, and today I'm coming to you from my office because it's been a while since I have produced any videos on this video channel, and y'all may be wondering how come we haven't had any new videos in a while. And so that's why I'm making this this video, because about a month or so ago I was contacted by the FAA, and the FAA told me that somebody had called the FAA in Washington, D.C. Now, the people from the FAA who are calling me are out of the Orlando office, but they told me that somebody called Washington, D.C. FAA and reported me for flying without a drone license. Who knew you needed a drone license to fly a drone? But the FAA, notified me that I needed a drone license, which they call a Part 107 license now, and said I couldn't fly my drone anymore until I got a license. So I've been working on studying for my drone license for close to a month now, and I'm getting ready to get my license. But so I just wanted to kind of produce this video because it just seems to me all this started happening when somebody from Drones Unlimited reached out to me on my YouTube channel and told me that I was flying without a license, and they didn't like the fact that I was flying my drone over the World Equestrian Center. And I guess they must have some kind of contract with the World Equestrian Center to take drone videos for them, for their own production. And so I think they took exception with the fact that I was flying my drone over the World Equestrian Center. And so I think that's where all this trouble started, is from Drones Unlimited. And so, like I said, the only time I really had any problem, and all of a sudden the FAA is calling me, is right after I deleted Drone Unlimited from my YouTube channel. And so I really don't think that it's a coincidence that the day after I deleted Drones Unlimited off of my YouTube channel, because they came up and they started saying all kind of stuff. And so right here is a comment, and then my comments back to them that they commented to me about me flying my drone. So apparently Drones Unlimited is out there taking it upon themselves. They're not the FAA. I don't know who they think they are, by going around looking at video channels and then commenting to, I'm sure it's not just me, it has to be other people that they're contacting, but all of a sudden they're the drone police, and they feel like it is their obligation, and they feel like, I guess it's their prerogative to go out and contact people about flying drones. And I don't even know how they knew whether I had a license or not. I really don't know. And that's why I'm saying it must have been them who contacted the FAA, asked the FAA to see if Ira Miller had a drone license to fly a drone, and then they go ahead and they write me these comments on my YouTube channel. So anyways, I thought y'all would like to know why you haven't seen any videos. It's not because I don't want to be out there shooting any videos, but any farms and land that I have been videoing in the past, all required aerials. I mean, you as my subscribers, I'm sure, want to see what the property looks like from the air, not just from ground level. And if I can fly my drone, then to me there's no sense in taking any videos. It's just a half video. So I've been working really hard, really diligent. I've been studying the Part 107 drone license. And let me show you something, what you have to know, which is the most ridiculous thing in the world. You actually, the Part 107 drone license test is for pilots. I mean, pilots who fly planes, not remote pilots, not drone pilots like myself. Now, the argument is, well, drone pilots need to know everything that a regular pilot needs to know because they want to make sure that the drone pilot can understand what a real pilot is going through. But in essence, I'll show you just one of these sectional charts, okay? So here's a sectional chart. This is airspace. What this has to do with a drone pilot, I have no idea. I mean, I'm a real estate agent. I'm taking pictures, I'm taking videos of farms and land. I'm nowhere near an airport. My drone wouldn't even fly in an airport area without special permission. It comes up, you're in a restricted area, and unless I got special permission, like I did get special permission to fly over the World Equestrian Center, but unless you get special permission around an airport, you can't even fly your drone, okay? So, but I encourage you, my viewers, to go on YouTube and look at what, just kind of scan over what it takes to get your Part 107 license. There is a video, it's a 2.5-hour video that goes through 150 questions on what you have to answer in this Part 107. 80% of those questions are for a pilot flying a plane. Has nothing to do with a drone pilot. Maybe 20% has to do with, which is what would be relevant to a drone pilot. But anyways, it is what it is. There's no way of getting around it, so you have to do it. It's ridiculous. And so this Drones Unlimited person, whoever this person is, I mean, I don't know what their agenda is. I can't even believe that they even stuck their nose somewhere where it doesn't belong, because I wasn't endangering anybody. You can't fly your drone over 400 feet. How many airplanes do you think there are flying 400 feet over a piece of property? I mean, none. A pilot has no business flying 400 feet over an area. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's ridiculous, but you have to, it's what's required. And the thing about it is, the FAA really doesn't have enough questions to be relevant for a drone. So what else are they going to do? They're going to throw all this other stuff in this test so they can say, well, now you know what a pilot has to go through. They talk about weather. You have to know about what the right weather is and flying conditions for weather. They have radio frequencies that a drone pilot doesn't even get on a radio whatsoever to monitor radio frequencies. They talk about unmanned balloons. You have to be aware of that. You have to be aware of towers, like radio towers, like pilots have to be, worried about radio towers. So I admit there are some relevant things in here. 80% of it is not relevant to what a drone pilot should know or has to know. And it's just kind of ridiculous, but anyways, it is what it is, like I said. But I just felt like I needed to make a video because I don't want any of you to think I've abandoned this YouTube channel, that, I'm no longer videoing anything, and that is, I couldn't be any further from the truth. So I have a bunch of properties that I want to video, I need to video, and I cannot video because somebody who I suspect, it's my opinion and it's my suspicion, I don't have any proof. I did when I talked to the FAA, I said, I know who called you. I know Drones Unlimited called you on me. And the person on the other end of the line didn't admit it, but he didn't deny it either. So I'm sure he would have denied it if it wasn't them, but he didn't. So like I said, he didn't admit it, but he didn't deny it. But I did say to him, I know who called you. I know it was Drones Unlimited, because it's just not a coincidence that all of this happened and then all of a sudden the FAA is calling me after years of me flying my drone. And I can tell you years because you can look at my videos and you can see how long I've been flying that drone without a license. And I've never had an incident, never had any problems until Drones Unlimited came along and started causing problems for me. So now I have to get into compliance. I told the FAA when they called me, I will not fly my drone again until I get my license. I feel like I'm very close. I feel like I could pass that test right now if I went over there and took it. But I'd probably pass with like maybe a 75. You have to pass with a 70. I would probably get a 70 or 75 or maybe an 80 right now. But I'm not that kind of guy. When I do something, I do it 100%. So I'm going to keep studying. I'm probably going to have my license by next week. I just have to, we are in the midst of this pandemic, and that's caused problems as well. So that's another thing. Why would this guy, Drones Unlimited, be causing problems now in the middle of a pandemic? What, does he have nothing better to do while he's in his house, under stay-at-home orders? I mean, that's what it seems like to me. It's ridiculous. It really is. So anyways, I felt the need to make this video because I wanted you, my viewing audience, to know I'm still relevant. I still want to get out there. I've had problems, and I'm going to resolve these problems because I have a home inspector license, as you may or may not know. I have a contractor's license, which you may or may not know. I have not only a real estate license, but a broker's license. I have a scuba diving license. I have fishing license. And now I even took flying lessons. And so I'm familiar with flying in a plane. So I took flying lessons all the way up till I was supposed to solo. And I just never finished getting my pilot license. But anyways, so that's why a lot of this, I've already had a lot of this. This was many, many years ago that I tried to get my pilot license, so I had forgotten a lot of it. But now that I'm looking at it again, it's like muscle memory. It kind of comes back. It's like riding a bike, I guess. So anyways, I just wanted to let you all know what the situation was, what's going on. Again, you can kind of see this guy, Drones Unlimited, up here. I had my say-so. he decided he was going to shoot back another thing. Oh, the FAA contacted you, like he didn't know. Please. Anyways, that's all I have to say for right now. Please hang in there with me. And I promise you, I'll be out there making some awesome videos of some farms, of some raw land. And the people who have called me and asked me to make videos of these properties, they know what's going on. And they know that as soon as I can get back up in the air again, I'll be making those videos for them. So please hang in there with me. And I promise you in the next week or two, I'll have my license and we'll be back in business. So thank you so much for watching this video, and looking forward to seeing you in my subsequent videos, and hang in there for me. If you're new to this channel and you're just now watching this video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the notification icon, so when I start making videos again, you'll get notified and you'll know that I'm back up and running again. So if you have any questions, you could always reach out to me on my personal cell phone, which is 352-454-9561. Text me, or you can call me. And you could also email. It's imiller@Grizzard.com. Okay? So, again, thank you for watching this, and we'll see you very, very soon in my next video.